Hi everyone, it's Matthew. Welcome back to my channel. Emmy prediction times are here. I am joined by Ryan. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Ryan, and aka the True Defense on the Twitter machine, the Instagram machine, the Discord machine. What else out? Clubhouse. What else
Um,
is out there?
Snapchat, I guess.
I don't know if I'm that or not.
I don't use it. I will leave a link to his Twitter in the description below. Show him some love. He's amazing. And today we're gonna be talking about the drama side of the Emmys.
This could be. Let's just say this could be fun. Uh, Most of these shows I have not seen, so
AKA the tumbleweed category.
let's see. Parents watch that one. Parents watch that one, and yeah.
So I will be reading my predictions. Ryan will be reading the ones from the wonderful Clinton Davis. I'm sorry, I can't say that with straight face. Basically, he'll be reading Ryan's predictions. I will be reading mine,
and also going through all because he has listed basically anything and everything that has been submitted. So like Blue Bloods has been submitted. The Chucky series, which is awesome by the way, which doesn't stand a chance in hell of getting nominated, but
um,
they
any any other year, I would say definitely not. This year is so goddamn empty. It really could get in. Like it's so empty this year. Like
I mean, we have CSI Vegas, The Equalizer, all three FBI shows, all three NCIS show. No. Granted, I'm sure they submit these every year, even
yeah,
though they know they don't stand a chance in hell of getting
but
in.
no one notices it until a very empty year, which is what we currently have.
And then and when they come up, it's like that show's still on the. I like when some certain things get nominated. It's like that show's still on the air.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, so I'm gonna read my drama series. I do them in alphabetical order because it helps me organize, and
All
when
right.
they're going alphabetical anyway. So my drama series is Ahsoka, The Crown, The Curse. I don't know why,
Which is not a drama.
but we'll talk about that once I finish. Fallout, The Gilded Age, Morning Show, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and Slow Horses.
Clayton has these in order. His seven. I didn't know they were doing eight. His eight
That's
are
quite
the
accurate.
yeah I know. His eight are the Crown at number one, which it'll probably I don't know if it'll sweep, but uh, it's the Crown season six part two
It's
because
part
I
one
think
and two.
I thought it was part two because DeBecky got in last year or one. I don't know.
I'm double checking. You
Well,
can
actually, no.
continue.
Actually, no. DeBecky did not win last year because of Sarah Snook.
Um, yeah, I was right. Both of them. It's part one and two together.
It's part. Oh yeah, because I think
You got it for
part
season
one
one.
came out in November and part two came out in
Yeah,
December. So they didn't do the thing where you drop part one in late May and then drop part two in like July or August, like
yeah,
Better Call Saul and I'm blanking on the name.
yeah.
Stranger Things.
Yeah. So what else did Clayton show?
He has the morning show, which has a lot of or it has Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah,
Fallout, which apparently is popular.
very.
The Gilded Age, which people on our group chat watch. The Curse, which is not a drama. Three Body Problem, which is from the guys who did Game of Thrones, which I heard is not very good, but because this is an off year and a shit year, I guess they think it will get nominated. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which is Donald Glover and
Maya Erskine.
I don't. It was supposed to be Phoebe Waller-Bridge, but apparently they didn't get along.
Nope.
And Loki at number 8.
Some of those can happen. I don't understand three body problem. That was panned by pretty much everyone.
I'm gonna guess three body problem is there because it's a shit year, and or the Emmy voters might see, hey, it's the show from the Game of Thrones people. Yeah, we didn't watch it, but we'll click yes anyway.
How bad could it really be? That's pretty much what they're thinking. Yeah, I think the Crown and the Gilded Age are probably the most locked in. The Gilded Age is something that's going to appeal a lot to the older voters. Like we saw that at SAG, like the Gilded Age got in at the SAG Awards for Best Ensemble. So people are watching it, so it's sneaking up there.
Yeah. He has next in line, which is Slow Horses, which you said could get in because it's.
I think it's.
Yeah, it's in season 3 of its show on Apple. I've heard good things. I have not watched it.
Neither have
Ahsoka, which I did watch. Good.
Yeah, which I have.
Winning Time, which got canceled by HBO because they're cheap bastards.
Such a good
I can cuss on here, right?
Yeah, I don't fucking care.
All right. For All Mankind, which some people watch. The Justified. I thought that was a limited series. They brought back Justified to call it Justified City Primeval.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's there.
I guess because since it was in series to begin with, and or they would treat it like this is season 7,
yeah,
or season 8. I don't know what's I lost track. Sugar, which is the Colin Farrell show on Apple, which I've heard very, very good things about. I thought that was a limited series. But I guess not. But I haven't heard anything about them renewing it.
Yeah.
And he has Avatar: The Last Airbender at 15.
Okay. Yeah, this is a weird year, so a lot of weird shit could happen.
The big names are not there. No Stranger Things. Succession is done.
Yep.
No Game of Thrones.
No Euphoria.
Yeah, House of the Dragon. No, or all the big shows this year are limited series.
Yeah, that's why I chose to talk about drama, because it's more harder and more fascinating to see what the fuck they're gonna do with this category. This category is bad. I'll state that for the record.
Yeah, I'm looking through what they have, or what's because he has everything that's eligible. Tokyo Vice, which I've heard good, which I watched the first season. I liked it. I don't think it's getting in.
Nope.
The Lincoln Lawyer, which the parents watch because it's a show for old people. The Sexy Beast I don't know. No, it's not a reboot. It's a prequel series.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Yeah. You remember it's the Jonathan Glazer movie where Ben Kingsley plays a gangster and says the C word a lot and the F word a lot. Is fucking great.
I know the movie. What does he have next? Like, what's the next category?
I think it would be actor.
Okay, so I'll read my actor drawing. Nathan Felder. I'm still don't know.
I've heard Fielder, but go with Felder.
For The Curse. Donald Glover for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Walter Goggins for Fallout.
I thought that was supposed to be. I thought that was supporting. I've heard good things about his performance, but I thought he was supporting.
He and I forget the name of the character, but she's going lead too. They're both going lead.
It's a video game show, right?
Yeah.
It's based on a game.
Yeah, it's based on a game. Gary Oldman, Slow Horses, Morgan Spector for The Gilded Age, and Dominic West for The Crown. One thing about Slow Horses, it's popular with the international voters. Like in the other parts of the world, this show's pretty big.
Yeah, it's just not here. Because of if they want star power, they could probably put Colin Farrell in there,
Yeah, I do think he's possible. I just put him.
or at least if Apple decides they want to really push it, or at least like send out screeners, get Colin Farrell to do one of the late night shows to push this series
Yeah,
above whatever.
yeah, that's the only reason I'm not predicting him is because I think Apple can only handle two shows at most at a time.
Well, let's see. Clayton has Dominic West at 1, Gary Oldman at 2, Walton Goggins at 3, Tom Hiddleston from Loki at number 4, Donald Glover at 5, and Nathan Felder at 6.
Let's talk about Loki for a minute. It has a strong chance. However, the Star Wars shows have done better than any other show from Disney. Mandalorian,
Oh
and
yeah,
or the Obi-Wan Kenobi limited series. Like that's why I'm predicting Ahsoka and Loki. I just wanted to state that.
you just
I
want
love Loki.
well, no. What you got? What WandaVision did well.
Oh yeah, true, but that's a different animal though.
Well,
It's a miniseries. And B, it was so much like the original stuff they honored in the past. I mean that in the best way.
Well, yeah. Outside the superhero stuff in episodes 5 and 6,
Yeah,
it did kind of like parody and satirize all the old sitcoms, which probably made the Academy very excited.
that's what I mean. I mean that in the best way, of course.
Yeah.
But again, I think Ahsoka is probably going to be the big bet from Disney Plus. I would love it to be Percy Jackson. Not happening.
I thought Percy Jackson was considered a kids show.
It shouldn't be, but
or at least I know. I think it's it. Let me go look because I think it's considered a kids show in that I don't think they submitted it. Disney Plus, they did not submit it. So I think Percy Jackson is considered a kids show, and that they submitted it for the kids Emmys.
That's a mistake, in my opinion.
Well, it's like the High School Musical show. They submitted that as a kids show.
At least that's me. I understand a lot more than Percy Jackson.
But yeah, or at least, or unless they have no faith in it whatsoever, and they just just said, "Fuck it, we're not, we're
glad." Yeah.
Yes, we renewed it. Yes, we're giving it more money, and yes, we're going to probably get to do all the books. But how many books are there?
I have no idea.
But yeah, I did see that the plan, barring somebody getting canceled, or like an actor of that show getting canceled, or interest going down the toilet. Yeah. I've heard that the plan or production costs not going up too high. That the plan was to basically adapt all the books.
Yeah. Yeah. I do think they're gonna love the Gilded Age. That's why I have Morgan Spector getting in.
Well, isn't the Gilded Age is from the guy that did Downton Abbey, right?
Correct. I believe.
And apparently, it's kind of like a more TVMA version of.
It's definitely now
more adult, a little bit more raunchy.
Yeah, on PBS they had to like sanitize a lot of things, understandably, of course, because it's PBS. But on HBO, they don't have that.
Is there a lot of cuss words on the Gilded Age?
Yep, there's definitely some sex scenes in there. There's definitely there's some interesting stuff in there, but it's really a good show.
Yeah, so no, it's not G-rated.
Correct. You're not sitting down with your kids and watching the Gilded Age.
You could watch it with your parent. With your my 80-year-old aunt watches the Gilded Age, and doesn't have any problem with the sex or whatnot.
Yeah.
Clayton has for 7. He has Morgan Spector for the Gilded Age, Colin Farrell for the Sugar, John C. Reilly for Winning Time, which got canceled. I think they were supposed to do that, keep going, and maybe
Yeah.
do like latter eras of the Lakers
Yeah.
dynasty, and not just like the early '80s. But apparently, I think somebody said that for any show that hits a season 3, the cast has to get raises.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, for like if like big time movie stars, they say no, not enough people watch it. Go take a hike.
Yeah. Winning Time could still get it. Lovecraft Country was canceled, and it still got a bunch of Emmy nominations. So it's still.
Michael K. Williams should have won that year.
Oh God, yeah! Don't even.
I mean, that was. I mean,
that was a robbery.
I know them picked. They like The Crown, but Jesus Christ,
that was a robbery. But yeah.
Well, also didn't Joshua Connor win that year?
Yeah.
And now he's a big time movie star thanks to Challengers.
Exactly.
And he has Ben Mendelsohn at 10 for The New Look.
That's about Coco Chanel. And,
yeah, I've heard good. Let's say I've heard good things about that.
Yeah.
He at 11 he has John Leguizamo for something called The Green Veil, which is literally called The Network. I have never heard of it.
Neither have I.
Have you heard of it?
Nope.
So if the TV Academy sees John Leguizamo's name as like enough people like him, they could nominate it, and everybody could say, "I've never heard of that."
But sure, I'll watch it.
It's considered The Network, but it's on. I think it's on like the Roku TV channel.
Probably.
And it's anthology series concerning oppression in America. So
again,
so that could be like a kryptonite for them.
Maybe. I don't know. All right. Let's move on to actress.
Let's see if I had these all lined up just like that, so I don't have to search.
Awesome. Jennifer Aniston for The Morning Show, Carrie Coon for The Gilded Age, Maya Erskine for Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Imelda Staunton for The Crown, Emma Stone for The Curse, and Reese Witherspoon for The Morning Show.
Well, you and Clayton lined up perfectly.
I think Jennifer Aniston's gonna win, but
really, I would think The Crown. I would think either the old lady from The Crown, because it's the last season of The Crown, or if the Curse isn't too fucked up for some of the older people, and or if they see Emma Stone's name, like, oh, she won an Oscar. I liked.
Yeah. It's just such a weird year. I don't know what they're gonna do.
At number 7, he has Carrie Preston for I've heard decent things about it, but it's a CBS show.
It's a sequel to a show that they honored many times before.
Oh yeah, the Good Wife, right?
Yeah. So,
but then again, when they honored The Good Wife, that was when the TV Academy still gave a shit about primetime network TV.
But again, such a weird year, and you just never know.
I don't think Rosario Dawson's getting in. He has Jess Hong from 3 Body Problem at 9.
I guess.
He has Angeles Ellis Taylor for Justified City Primeval.
I'm sure she's great in it as Angeles.
Mariska Hart. I still can't
pronounce
it. Yeah, for SVU.
Yep, she won before.
Rosamund. He has Rosamund Pike for Wheel of Time.
I don't think that's happening, but
At 25, he has Queen Latifah for The Equalizer.
I would love that to happen. Just such a random nomination.
And or so that when well, also the Emmys I think are on Fox this year. So I guess but yeah, that would be like really, really out there.
Yeah.
It's
But they can do chaos. They can do a lot of interesting stuff.
if they want to do a double nominee, they could put Anna so I can't pronounce her last name.
Yeah.
For that's also on Shogun for Monarch: The Legacy of Monsters, the Godzilla TV show.
They really could. I mean,
if they wanted to create chaos,
yeah.
and
Which,
so they can say, hey, look at us, we're not racist.
Yeah.
We nominated a nation person twice.
Yeah. All right, supporting actor in a drama.
Let's
Now,
see if I have
these could fluctuate. These could go up to 8.
It's yes, I do have that. I do have that up.
Yeah. These could fluctuate. They can go up to 8. They could be less than 8.
I thought it was 8. I thought it was 8.
Drama series and comedy series are 8, no matter what. But the supporting categories can fluctuate.
So it would be like the Oscars for Best Picture, but pre them the saying,
Yeah.
no, it has to be 10.
Yeah. Yeah. For drama series and comedy series, it's like that. Everything else, it goes from 5 to 8. Depends on the submissions too. Like if more people submit a supporting actor, then there'll be more slots. And more
is there still a rule where it can only be so many series or so many actors from one show? Because I remember like some of the Sex and the City years, they nominated 6 people out of 8, and I think one of the Orange Is the New Black years they nominated like 6 out of the 8.
I think it can be up to 5 if I'm not mistaken.
Or 5 out of 8 for when Succession when all of the ladies and all of the men were supporting.
Yeah. They won 4 last year. They won 4 for Succession, 4 for the White Lotus in this category.
Oh yeah, also no White Lotus this year.
Yeah, no White Lotus. So these categories are. Yeah, so I did 8 anyway, but it could be 7.
I know Jennifer Coolidge next year because yeah. It can't be a spoiler anymore because she fucking spoiled it up during the show. During the and I can see thousands or hundreds of people yelling, "You spoiled the show! It's not over. We haven't watched it yet. We haven't gotten there yet. You spoiled it."
Too late. I'm pretty sure my audience probably has already seen it. Anyway, I have 3 actors from the morning show getting
it. Clayton does too.
Billy Crudup, which I think he's kind of winning because he already won before, and like there's just no others really. Mark Duplass from the morning show, and John Hamm from the morning show.
That's what he has too.
I also have Nathan Lane from the Gilded Age.
He has that. Jack
Lowden from Slow Horses.
He does not have that.
Jonathan Pryce for The Crown. Huey Kwan for Loki. And Benny Safdie for the Curse.
The Curse.
Yeah.
He has most of them. He also has I'm not gonna even attempt to pronounce that name. The guy that played Princess Diana's lover towards the end.
I know who you're talking
about. Khaled. I'm not gonna.
I know who you're talking about. He could definitely get in for sure.
And he also has Salam Dahl, who I think played his father.
Yeah, I think so too. He could get in as well.
He has both of them and Jonathan Price.
Yeah. They could just go all in on the crown. They could not. I don't know what they're going to do, but I think Billy Crudup seems the safest in terms of nomination and win right now. Like, even for how much they love the crown, like, none of the supporting actors are getting that same love.
They submitted 3 actors from The Crown. Let's see. The morning show, I think they only submitted 3, right?
Yeah. Supporting actress has a lot more from the morning show.
4 actors from The Good Doctor were submitted. I am not making this up either. He had on his list. He has basically anybody and everybody that's submitted. We have 4 actors from The Good Doctor. We have 3 actors from Monarch: The Legacy of Monsters.
Okay, that's not too bad.
We have 3 actors from Silo, including Common.
Yeah,
good show.
very good.
He has. He does. I don't think he has him getting nominated, but James Cromwell from Sugar is being pushed.
If they really love Sugar, they can throw him in.
Hayden Christensen,
Yep.
even though that's more of a guest role than not. I figured they would have pushed him for guest.
I guess not. No.
David Tennant, they submitted
for Doctor Who, I'm guessing.
No, for Ahsoka.
Okay. Yeah, again, if they love Ahsoka, they can go in with the supporting. I don't think Rosario Dawson gets in.
They submitted 5 actors from Winning Time. Just saying that if they really, really wanted to.
They nominate shows that got canceled before, so it's not.
Adrian Brody probably has the best shot.
Yeah, I would say.
Let's see, we've got 3 actors from the Avatar show.
Oh, did I tell you? Clayton, the first time he did these, he had Freddie Highmore getting in for The Good Doctor.
Didn't he get in that year?
He didn't get in at all. But
I could have sworn that he's been nominated for an Emmy.
He got in at the Golden Globes, Freddie Highmore. Oh. But
did he get in for Bates Motel?
I think so. I don't remember. I know.
Well, no. I'm looking. No, he did not.
I know Vera did.
He has been nominated. Freddie Highmore has been nominated twice for the Critics' Choice.
Oh, yep, and then should be the Globe nomination in there too.
He's been nominated once for the People's Choice Awards.
Yep.
The Teen Choice Awards. He was nominated for the MTV Movie Awards for Breakthrough Male for Finding Neverland.
Oh yeah, that's true. He got a SAG Award nomination for that too.
A show that I forgot, or a movie I forgot he was in.
Yeah, he also got a supporting actor nomination at SAG for Finding Neverland. All right.
But yeah, he has James Cromwell at 19.
If they really love Sugar, they could go all in and just say here.
Well, also because he got nominated last year, he got nominated for guest last year for Succession, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
and for that one speech.
Yeah. So again, if they really love him, they could just go all in. All right, let's do our last category: supporting actress in a drama. All right, I have Christine Baranski for The Gilded Age, Elizabeth Debicki for The Crown.
Winner.
Greta, yeah, she's definitely gonna win.
Also, Tall Goddess.
Yeah, the fact that she beat Sarah Snook at the SAG Awards says a lot.
Yeah,
like I still can't believe that happened. Greta Lee for the morning show, Leslie Manville for the Crown, Cynthia Nixon for the Gilded Age, Holland Taylor for the morning show, Kristen Scott Thomas for Slow Horses, and Olivia Williams for the Crown.
Has Greta Lee always been on the morning show, or is this her first year?
I believe she was on it last season too. The season before, I don't know.
Or in other words, her getting in would be because of yeah.
I've seen season 3 of the morning show. She's great in it, so it would be a well-deserved nomination.
Let's see. He has or stuff that's not you. He had Audra McDowell for the Gilded Age, or Audra McDonald.
She's been nominated a bunch, so she could get in.
Nicole. I can't pronounce that name for the morning show, and Juliana, and he has Juliana Margulies.
I don't think Juliana Margulies is getting in.
She could because of the name.
But after her comments, like, she's kind of like...
What did she say?
She did like a bunch of like pro-Israel comments, which is not an issue, but...
In other words, if she gets nominated, there will be some people very angry at her.
Yeah, and plus her role, based on the show, her role is not that good. It really is not.
Are they doing a season 4 of it?
Probably.
But they haven't like renewed it yet.
Yeah, but it probably will. But yeah, Alyssa Debicki's gonna win this. There's like no debate. It's just who the hell else will fill this category.
Also, if they like Sugar enough, Anna Gunn could get in, and Amy Ryan could get in.
Definitely.
Anna Gunn, I'd say, is more of a... I haven't watched it, so I don't know how if she has a juicy part or not. But because the Emmys sometimes go with name recognition. And if they recognize, if they scroll through that list and say, oh, Colin Farrell, Anna Gunn.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in this weird ass year, they could definitely do that. But yeah, I definitely think Debicki's gonna win. It doesn't matter who else is nominated in this category. Even if The Crown for some reason loses Drama Series, I would say this is probably the most locked category for The Crown.
Especially because all the everybody else is all the shows that matter are not we're not didn't have episodes in the,
or just didn't finish in time.
Now, do you think if the Bear had gone drama, because in reality, season 2, if anything is a drama, do you think that would screw everything up? Do you think the Bear would sweep?
I think if that happened,
like for season 3, the Bear would submit it for
the Bear would sweep all the drama categories except for supporting actress. I still think that would have gone to Debicki no matter what. Because IO is lead now, so
yeah.
So I think if it won drama, it would win everything except supporting actress. And I think Hacks would win comedy.
This has not. Well, actually, no. Hacks is a comedy, so yeah. But I assume that he has Hacks for anything and everything.
I know, I certainly do. But yeah, if the Bear won drama, Hacks would win everything on the comedy side. Because right now in comedy, it's a 2-person race between both of them. Because I think Hacks really has a good chance of beating the Bear. I really do.
Because of people suggesting, oh, it's not really a comedy, and or they like Hacks so much.
I think that's what it is. They love Hacks so much.
Well, plus, if they, I assume they're going to as like the Let's Show, or like the episode everybody submits. They're going to submit the Christmas episode.
Has to
episode 6.
Yeah, if they don't,
Yvonne could submit episode 7.
Yeah, I
because
would agree with that.
that's a more of a showcase episode for him.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the big question is how the bear will do with hacks because it never competed with hacks before.
I don't know. They also he also has Abbott Elementary, which could be
Yeah,
big. They could curb because it's last year.
I do have Kerm only because it's last year and they have nominated weak years before.
Only murders because also Clayton has Meryl Streep at number one
Ye-
for comedy supporting actress.
I can see that. I don't see that. I don't know. That's a hard one.
Or somebody had her at one.
Yeah, I don't think the bear will win supporting actress. I think that's the only category I think it loses.
Well,
Because as
also,
much,
yeah. Also, he has Liza getting in for the Bear, Abby Elliott, and Molly Gordon.
I just have Liza and Abby getting in.
Liza is
The pastry chef.
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know her. I don't know her.
I still can't believe Abby Elliott got in at the Golden Globes. That was the biggest shock for me on the TV side. Like I still can't. I couldn't even tell you how that happened. I really couldn't.
What was for season 2, right?
Yeah, but still, for the Globes to pick her, like
I guess because she's Carmi's girlfriend, right?
yeah, I believe so.
I guess does she? I forget. Does she have a big part in the Christmas episode?
I think so.
I guess that could be a reason why. But yeah, it looks like the big the if they should put. I know they never televise guest actor and actress, but if they really want to this year, they should because you have all the big like move because
Yeah.
the Jamie Lee Curtis is winning supporting
Oh,
actors
for
or guest
sure.
actors.
For sure. It's like no contest.
That's like the lockiest lock that is ever locked.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Limited's interesting. Obviously, Shogun's winning.
I have heard people say, granted, some of them are a little nuts. I have heard them say, some people say Baby Reindeer stands a chance at winning all of it. I
I
don't see that happening,
could
but
see Baby Reindeer preventing it from sweeping. Like you know what I mean? Like
I
it
don't.
could
Yeah,
do
I don't
some
think.
damage.
I don't think we're going to get last year. I don't think we're going to get a beef where one show sweeps everything.
Yeah.
Well, also, you could argue that Jodie Foster stands a legit chance.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Um, but yeah, Baby Reindeer, will definitely get in. I think that for sure, but I don't think it's gonna win limited series. I could see
I think.
Shogun. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I'd have Shogun or I would have Shogun winning because it
Yes.
seems like the show that everybody loves. I think it's at 99 or 98 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
So like critics adore it. A lot of people are compared it to the next Game of Thrones, even though it's not really fantasy.
Exactly. I could see Shogun being like Chernobyl. It wins all the texts, wins writing, wins directing, but doesn't win any of the acting categories. I think that is a legit possibility for it.
I'm looking for his predictions for for limited series
Yeah.
actress. He has Lily Rose Depp at number 24 for the
Yeah.
Idol. Just because, just as a big fuck you to now I'm curious if he has the Weekend. Do you think
Oh,
he would
he
have the
probably
Weekend?
does. Oh, he probably does.
The Weekend, would the Weekend be lead?
Yeah.
Uh, Let me see if he's on there or in any of them.
Um,
Uh, the Weekend is not.
now,
I assume he's let's see, Max. Yes, the Weekend did submit.
okay. Now, now, when he did the Golden Globes TV predictions, up until they were announced, he had Lily Rose Depp getting into drama actress,
There is no
and,
chance in
and Rachel Semmett getting in for supporting actress for the Idol.
but nobody liked the Idol. The only people that watched it were the hate watchers.
That's why I
The-
kept trying to tell people.
or the
But yeah,
people that are the people that are watching it to say, look at how bad this is, look at how sexist this is.
yeah, pretty
But
much.
you never know.
That's true. I don't. Yeah, it's not getting
Also,
in.
he has John Hamm at number 1 for Fargo. I have not gotten to watch this season of Fargo, but I've heard very good things.
He's very worthy of winning. He is.
Do you think he's is he like very does he kind of play like the similar character to Mad Men, or is he very different from?
Very different. You'll see. I'm not going to spoil it, but he definitely could win. The lead from Shogun could win, not the
What
British guy.
I was gonna say, he has Cosmo at 4.
I
Do you
don't
think?
have
Do you think?
Cosmo getting in.
You don't think he'll get? If the show is liked enough, I think. Also, I think he's more supporting because
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The Japanese characters get more screen time,
That's what I mean. Like he could
and
easily.
a lot of his acting is reactions because he
That's what
doesn't
I mean.
understand any of it.
That's what I mean. Though they could just not like that.
Well, also the original Shogun series did not have any subtitles.
Correct.
So because they assumed that everybody that well the guy doesn't understand it. Why should anybody else?
Pretty much. But yeah, I think Shogun's gonna win series, but I think it could lose the acting categories. I said could. It doesn't.
I'm surprised that Clayton does not have any of the actresses from Baby Reindeer in his top 5.
That's very surprising.
For would they be supporting actors?
Yes, one of them is yes.
Actually, they both are. They both are really.
Yeah, I think she's gonna win. I forget her name, but the stalker. I think she's gonna win hands.
You think she's gonna win?
Oh, I think she's gonna win hands down.
Let me go back. Not supporting actor. Come on, you motherfucker. Here we go. For supporting actress lead or supporting actress limited, he has no. I am mistaken. He has Jessica Gunning as winning.
Yeah, I think she is.
I haven't. I've only seen up to episode 3. She is absolutely frightening, especially the scene at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Where at first it's kind of cute and kind of sad, and then it really goes there. Also, he has Kim Kardashian at 15. He has Never Mel, the I forget her name, the girlfriend at 17. He has Kim Kardashian at higher.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
But yeah, I definitely think Baby Reindeer. I definitely think she's winning. once you finish it
He
all,
has Cal Reese at number 2.
yeah, it's gonna be between those two for sure. If anyone besides those two wins, I would consider that an upset. I really would.
Do you think it'll be like that for, or like a race between those two for the other shows too? Because, or like the Globes, the set. In other words, do you think Jessica Gunning is going to sweep
Just,
sweep all of it?
I think she's gonna sweep the supportings. Lead, she's gonna have a harder time doing. Lead's gonna be harder, in my opinion, because she would have to compete with Jodie Foster and Anna from.
Do you think they'll submit her in lead for some of the award shows, or are they submitting her for supporting for everything?
I think Jessica's going to be supporting everywhere except SAG.
Oh yeah, because SAG. Oh yeah, SAG doesn't do supporting for limited.
For any of the TV categories.
And also, they don't have ensemble for limited either,
which is so dumb. But
that's although it did prevent a catastrophe last year with Beef.
Yeah,
because the one actor that said some crazy things.
Yeah, let's just leave it at. But yeah, I definitely think she'll win up to SAG, and then SAG is where she's going to struggle because she'll have to compete with Jodie Foster.
For supporting, I'm surprised he has Lily Gladstone so low at 13.
It's just because no one's heard of the show.
Well, didn't it have like a Super Bowl, not like an Oscar spot?
No,
I thought it did.
No, it did not.
Or like a TV spot during the Oscars because it's Hulu.
They Disney? Probably did. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't know, but she could get it easily by name check, but I understand his thinking of that.
Or at least why she's so low.
Yeah, I at least understand why he's thinking that.
Let me see. I'm just going through ranking. Because this is semi amusing for the television movie category. He has Unfrosted at number 6. A movie that was so bad, I haven't watched it, but a movie that's gotten terrible reviews.
I called it a pop flop. That's what I called it. It was bad.
He has Finest Kind at 7, which I didn't hate.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a dad movie.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. The Monk movie's gonna win anyway.
He has Red, White, and Royal Blue at number 1.
What?
He has Red, White, and Royal Blue at 1. He has He has Scoop at 3. What the hell is Scoop?
Scoop is a television movie. Is about the reporter who interviewed Prince Andrew.
Oh yeah, that one.
It's really good. It definitely will be nominated. That's for sure.
Well, it's a Netflix movie. Or let's say it's a Netflix movie where it's not going to be considered it's not going to be considered a movie where they send it to. Well, it
didn't show up in theaters anywhere, and it's not going
to. He has Quiz Lady at 4 and K Mutiny Court Martial, which I really liked, but it's an old people movie. William Friedkin's last thing at number 5.
Oh, yeah. I think the Monk movie has it in the
bag. He has Good Burger 2 at number 19.
I mean, it doesn't matter at that point past like the top 7. But yeah, I love Red, White, and Royal Blue, but it is not winning. They love the Monk show. They love it. Also, he has won the Emmy 5 times, and 4 of them is for that role.
Do you think he gets in or do you think he has a shot at winning for limited or getting? I think he'll get nominated, but do you think he has a chance at winning?
I I think so. I would not have the confidence to predict it. But if he gets nominated, that'll just prove my point. How much
Also, Prime submitted the Ricky Stenicki movie.
of course.
They did not submit Roadhouse.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't submit the idea of you too, you as well.
Didn't that get like a week in theaters?
No, it did not.
I thought they played in theaters for like last week in like 5 theaters.
I'll look it up. I'm not sure.
They might. Well, no. I think he has everything that got submitted.
Yeah. Yeah, red, white, and royal blue. Like, again, it's a great movie. I just don't see it winning. I see it getting nominated for sure. I think that feels safer enough. Okay. All right. I looked up the idea of you since it aired at South by Southwest, and that's what makes it ineligible at the Emmys. Like if you show it at movie festivals, they count it as a movie.
Finest Kind premiered at TIFF.
Oh,
I thought, or I thought it premiered at TIFF, or it premiered at Telluride, or it premiered at a festival, I think.
Yeah.
I'm on IMDb. It premiered at TIFF.
Oh, okay. So I don't know why they didn't submit the idea of you, but whatever.
Maybe he didn't know about it when the last time.
Yeah. Who knows? But
I like that they gave Finest Kind an actual premiere, and that's where that little meme came up, where because Tommy Lee Jones was there and looked confused, and then he leaned over to Jenna Ortega and asked, "Did we share any scenes together?"
Yeah.
And she kind of like nods. I think there's a story in the National Enquirer that suggested because of this he has dementia, but because he's old.
Yeah.
And she just kind of politely nodded at him. And having seen Finest Kind, yes, they do share a scene together, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Near the end. And that is a movie that to say it takes its time is an understatement. And that if you watch the trailer for it, all the stuff with the heist and all that is like the back 45 minutes.
It's insane. But yeah, it shows how exciting the characters are, and we spend more time talking about the comedy and limited.
Yeah.
So I hope that paints a good picture for the audience watching. I hope you guys understand that drama is boring. Everything else is exciting races.
And we're looking through, and it's like, oh yeah, that's nominated. That's nominated. Limited series is where it's at.
Yeah, it really is. All right, I gotta wrap it up here. Ryan, thank you so much for joining me.
All right, let me see if there's anything of note that has happened within the past hour. Nope. Oh no, I'll let you go.
No,
I'll let you wrap it up, and then I'll mention something off air.
All right, perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.